Hi, hello, and welcome. Welcome to our caravan on, I wrote the date, 3rd of August. 3rd of August. August is here. The craziness is in a full swing. The high season is here. Ooh, what a week we've had. Honestly, there is a saying that there are decades when nothing happens, and there are days when decades worth of events happen, and we had one of those weeks. So much has happened in the last week that I had to make notes. This is my mind map. This is a mind map of everything I want to share with you. So give this live stream a like and welcome, a warm welcome to every single freedom seeker who joined us in our little caravan here in North Devon. There are 5 of you with me right now, and this is spectacular because we are in the summer. It's the summer and the evening is lovely, and you guys, instead of having a barbecue or having a lovely walk, you are tuning in to our weekly catch-up, our weekly live stream. So Marek is here and Aaron Braun. Hello from Aaron and Tracy. Hope you had a good week. I hope you had a good week too. And Lose with Ben. Oh, I like your new nickname, Ben. Hi. Yeah. 7 people. 7 people. 4. Oh, things are changing. This is a very dynamic situation. Marek is reminding you, pop the kettle on and come join us for a catch-up. We've had a week. Oh, definitely. And Marek says hello to everyone. Welcome to our little weekly therapy session on wheels. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It is. I hope it is for you as well. It's definitely good for us. And those weekly live streams, weekly catch-ups, they really keep us sane, especially at this time of year. Yeah. Lose with Ben. Just come out of a caravan site to pick up my mum from work. Clubhouse huge. That's my YouTube name now. Videos coming soon. Oh, how lovely. Lose with Ben. I love it. For those of you who don't know Ben, it's about, the context is losing weight. So Ben, have you had a good week? Did you lose something? I lost 6 pounds over the last week, but it wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional. So I will tell you all about it today. But before I dive into my notes and all the news and all the events, Marek, congratulations. This is, I think, the description, the catchphrase you came up with for this live stream. This sentence: Kat's made a surprising discovery about herself. This is a pinnacle of creativity. Kat's made a surprising discovery about herself. Yeah, I made a surprising discovery about myself this week. And it sounds hilarious, and I will not tell you straight away. Let's play a little bit with that idea. So make bets. What was this surprising discovery about myself that I made this week? And to narrow it down a little bit and to keep you lot behaving yourself, it's nothing to do with my body. Yeah? So try to guess, and as we chat today, come up with ideas. What could be this discovery I made about myself this week? And share it in the chat. Yeah. Lose with Ben, thank you. 5.5 pounds off this week. Yeah, this is more or less what I lost this week. I lost about 6 pounds in a week, and this is high season for you. We usually go shopping on Fridays and Mondays, and on Friday I open the fridge to check what we have left, because normally by Friday we have empty fridge, and the fridge was full of food. And I looked at all these things and I thought, oh, I was going to cook this and I was going to eat that. I completely forgot, and this was quite shocking. It's always nice to lose weight, but it's not nice when it happens without you trying, if you get my drift. Yes, so what are your news, guys? Have you had a busy week like we did? Or maybe you are very lucky and it was plain sailing for you. You are relaxing. You are doing things you enjoy. You met someone. Tell us all about it. How was your week? Marek, help more lovely caravan folk find us. A like goes a long way. Yeah, we are also waiting for the last 15 people to join our community, because we are about to reach another milestone in the history of freedom seekers. Yeah, we are approaching a very round number of regular viewers who tune in to our videos and live streams. So I think we are 15 short to reach 4K. 4,000 people. This is super exciting, isn't it? So thank you very much to all supporters, to all friends of freedom seekers. Thank you for watching our videos, commenting, reaching out to us. It keeps us going and it encourages us to create content, to share our ideas with you and our experiences. And it's just lovely. We are really excited. We are really excited that we are reaching more and more people, and we are getting to know you guys a bit better. Yeah, so it's all good, and we are very grateful that you are here with us, because otherwise we would feel a bit lonely here in our little caravan. Yeah, so it's really nice to have you guys with us. So Aaron and Tracy, how was your week? How was your week? So we had a really eventful week. The last weekend was the first proper weekend of high season, and things really exploded in all directions. I would say things around us and reality around us exploded, or maybe even imploded. I don't know. A seismic shock. This is what I could describe it like. And we felt pretty confident with Marek, about this high season, because we did high seasons before. We did 5 high seasons on a campsite. We did 5 summers, and we thought we are prepared, and we thought that we were cool, but we were not. Expect the unexpected. Lose with Ben. It's great. At my mom's new job, working at reception. Oh, she changed the job. Massive caravan park with nearly new caravans, and I get, oh my goodness, you get a free access pass to the entertainment areas. You have to be a good son, Ben. That's great. Is there a swimming pool, gym, sauna? Some of those holiday parks have amazing facilities. Yes, so we thought, oh, this is our 6th season on the site, but bear in mind that last year at high season we were on the estate. We were not working on the campsite. We had 1 summer off, and to be honest, I think we forgot a little bit what it was like, because we left the campsite in June, started new work in June, and so we had 1 year of a break. For 1 season we are away from campsite life, and I think it caught up with us a little bit. This week, how is Marek's ankle? Maybe Marek will tell you. Marek, how is your ankle? So yeah, it was a bit of a shock, and it wasn't easy. So there were unexpected moments, big lessons, and real highs and lows, as Marek wrote in the description of this live stream. Marek, quiet bunch tonight. Don't be shy. Even a high goes a long way. Yeah. So there are five freedom seekers with me, including Marek. That means 4 viewers. And honestly, there is no reason to be shy. So make the most of the chat. This is a live stream, and it's happening in a real time. So whatever you write in the chat window, I will see it straight away. Lose with Man. I was thinking of you whilst looking at the caravans. Oh, a new photo of our last video. It's quite popular. It's getting quite a lot of interest, that video. Yeah, so it's been quite a stressful week, I would say. But we are people who think and reflect. So many things happened to us this week, and at the lowest point we felt completely confused, lost, just lost. We really lost the sense of direction. We were really asking each other, what do we do now? What's next? And sometime, and our first, we were facing some really difficult for us challenges, some problems, difficulties, quite a lot of stress. And our first instinct was to run away from it. We grabbed the phone and called a good friend, hoping to run away from the problem. So this was our first instinct. And then we reached out to our family, our parents. We went to see them, we went off-site, and we went to spend some time with my parents. And it was just nice to change the environment and spend time with people who care for you, people who genuinely love you. And just talk things through without emotions, listen to what they say, listen to what they think. And my parents, when they heard our sob stories, they just said, but that's life, isn't it, guys? This is normal, this is part of life. What you are going through now is absolutely normal. We've been there many times. So this week we learned a lot. And then I reminded myself about this saying, and I actually wrote it down. Any lesson you refuse to learn will repeat itself until you do. Those situations, oh, sorry, I should have warned you. This is quite deep thinking now. This is a reflective cat now, sharing some intimate, really, things about ourselves and what we've been through recently. So yeah, this is really good and this is really wise. Any lesson you refuse to learn will repeat itself until you do. That's how life works. So sometimes you find yourself in the same situation again. Oh, it happened to me again. I have the same problem again. I thought I was over it. I thought I had it all worked out, all sussed out. I thought I worked through it, and now I'm resilient. And then you are caught out by the same thing. And you know what happens? It's not about what happened to you or what other people did or said or how they treated you. It's about your reaction and how you deal with it and how you react to it. So the big lesson, and I will cut this BS in a minute, the big lesson we learned from Marek this week is that the only thing we control is how we react to reality and people around us. So this was the biggest lesson. We also learned a lot about compassion, kindness, and politeness. So imagine me. A few days ago, I felt really low, and someone I don't know very well, someone I could say almost random, asked me, "How are you today?" And I actually told them how I felt. Instead of, "Oh, lovely, all right, thanks, fine, thanks," I actually told this person how I felt. And this person listened to me. I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. But you know what? Sometimes I feel like that as well, because this makes me feel that and da. She knew exactly what I felt because she experiences those feelings sometimes, as well. So it made me feel better because at that point, what I needed was just someone who would listen to me. And I've kind of shared the problem with this kind person, walked away, and a few days later, or maybe on the next day, the roles reversed. I was stopped by a person who was going through a really difficult time, and she told me how she feels. And I was, I was this good stranger saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Have you tried this? Have you tried that?" But I think when people feel really sad or really depressed, they don't need advice or judgment. They just need someone who will listen to them. So that was a big highlight of the week. And I also learned, and then my other friend reached out And this has all happened within 3-4 days. Then my other friend reached out to me, old friend, and he said, you know, I don't know what to do. I lost sense of direction. I'm completely lost and confused. And it seems that everyone around me, they have it all figured out. They have their life under control. And I'm just, you know, it's like walking blindfolded. I have no idea what to do next. I have no idea what's my next step. And then we started talking about it, and I said to him, this is how I feel this week. Yeah, it's been a really, really fun old week. The good, the bad, and the bonkers. So it was all very bittersweet, you know, me seeking compassion, me giving compassion. And the biggest surprise was when I was doing my round on site, you know, as a site warden. And I talked to a family, and of course I came to them, and they just arrived, they've been offside, they came back to their pitch, and there I am telling them to pitch in a different way. Yeah, they only arrived, they just arrived, I knew nothing about them, and I came to them and said, oh hello, my name is Kat, could you do this and that, or could you change that and that? And then they came with their story, and they told me how difficult their day was and how many challenges they've been going through. And I just said, okay, let's forget about that, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. You don't have to do anything today, because I knew they just didn't have steam, they didn't have energy, and they just didn't have resources to deal with something quite small, really, and at this time not that important. Having heard their story and what they've been through, I just thought, oh, let's do it tomorrow, it's not urgent. So the big lesson is that you never know what everyone else is going through. So for me as a warden now, before I tell people whatever, well, unfortunately, the warden turns up on your pitch when there is a problem. And I just thought, how awful is that? So even if there is a problem, from now on, I will always ask someone, are you okay? How are things? Is your pitch okay? Did you get here all right? How was your journey? How was your trip? Because honestly, you never know what people have been through and what's their story. And then I thought how awful it is, and how awful it would be if all those guests who come to the site, and there are hundreds of people coming and going, how awful it would be for them if the only interaction with the warden or staff site was when things go wrong or when there is a problem and someone tells you off, basically. I thought, oh, that would be awful. So this is something to bear in mind. Marek, if you are enjoying the stream, I'm not sure you are enjoying that. I'm going to change the tune, I promise, and we will get back to my surprising discovery about myself and a meeting, because I met someone marvelous on site this week. Marek, if you're enjoying this stream and feel like giving us a virtual high five, there is a super chat button right in the chat. Big thanks to everyone who supported us. Right, so I see that there are still 8 people with me. You didn't run away. So if you want to comment on anything I shared quite a lot. But the big lesson is that, you know, it's always worth to be kind to people and compassionate. Because sometimes you need compassion from others, so it would be nice to offer it to other people as well. Yes, so tell me if you've had any life lessons. Oh, this is really deep. Have you had any life lessons this week? But I find it really comforting that, you know, this saying, any lesson you refuse to learn will repeat itself until you do. It's so wise, really. You can't escape certain situations, and you can't keep running away from problems which catch up with you regularly. Yeah, so I think, Marek, I think we've grown quite a bit this week. So yeah, and we also learned that it's worth that we should care for people who care for us. And you know, when going gets tough, you really learn who cares for you and who doesn't. We see you watching. Come and say hi. We love chatting with you a lot. Yeah, we have. I don't want to put you off. I don't want to scare you guys. But I do see how many people are watching. I don't know who's watching. Aaron and Tracy, how are you? Are you still here? And Lose with Ben, you are going to start your YouTube channel. Have you started filming? Have you started creating your videos? So it's been a week of ups and downs. 1st of August would be Diesel's gotcha day. Diesel joined our family on 1st of August 2014. And this 1st of August, just gone, it was the first gotcha without Diesel. And I was so busy at work, I didn't really have much time to think of it. But it wasn't an easy day for us because it was the first gotcha without Diesel. But whenever we think of Diesel and, you know, we get sad because he's no longer with us, we always try to think and to be grateful for the time we had together, because we had 10 amazing years. And we told our doggy every day, at least once a day, we told our dog, we love you, you are a good dog. So no regrets with that, because our Diesel was completely spoiled. And our best friend, one of our best friends, said, if there is an afterlife and if I could be reborn as another person or a creature, I would love to be born as your Diesel. I would love to be, you know, I would love to be Diesel in my next life. Yeah. Funny old week. Any ideas about my surprise and discovery, guys? So Marek claims that Kat made a surprising discovery about herself. So you could guess what it was. Lose with Ben, haven't started filming yet. Downloaded CapCut and Canva today and got my channel sorted. My camera stand, which is adjustable, turned up today. Plan to start filming on Thursday. Fingers crossed. I hope you will enjoy the process. Have you tried this before? Have you created any content before, or is that your first time? So I will tell you about the meeting, maybe. Keep it real. Keep it real, you are late. I've just spent like 15 minutes sharing really deep thinking and results of my reflection and my internal journey to my spiritual center. Yeah, the first part of life, probably many people just skip it. But it's been quite an interesting week, and we learned a lot, and we will stick to this version of events that it was character building, and we learned a lot. And we are still kicking, we are still in our caravan, and we will see what happens. We will see what the future brings. Lose with Ben, first time. Have you got an idea for your first video, Ben? Keep it real. Have you seen our last video about statics? Guys, have you seen our last video about why I suggest my reasons for telling the world that it's better to buy a touring caravan and put it on a seasonal pitch rather than a static caravan? Keep it real. Talking about YouTube content, are you glad you started it? Yes, sure. We've been playing with YouTube for over 10 years now. We started back in 2014. Yeah. Not with Freedom Seekers, with other projects, but as an answer, I will say that probably 80% of our close friends are people we met through YouTube. And these are people who at first were our viewers and then became our close friends. So that's a very big reason, and this is one of the biggest rewards of our YouTube adventure. Oh, thank you so much. Keep it real. Your static versus touring vlog is fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not sure what the holiday parks have to say about that, but there is, you know, I was talking about our experience and say the mainstream experience of many people with big holiday parks, with chains. And it was really lovely. Under this video there is one comment, someone wrote a comment saying our experience been completely different, and luckily it was very positive. We are on a small family run site, and our experience is nothing like you said in the video. And I just said, fantastic, good for you guys. But unfortunately for a majority of people, especially in recent years, especially since COVID, buying a static is a minefield, and we've been there ourselves. We're very lucky because no big money was involved. Our statics, we bought them in 2014, and at that time they were probably about 10 years old, maybe even older. It wasn't that we spent a fortune on those statics. It was just like a little investment, little side hustle on top of full-time jobs. So, and we didn't make any loss. We were renting them for 4 years, which means we were dealing with the Caravan park for 4 years, with the holiday park. And we managed to get out, you know, and we didn't get ripped off in the process. So we are very, very fortunate. But I remember it to this day how difficult it was when it came to selling them, when we decided to sell them, and how silly was the money the park offered us. But yeah, I think in the end, after 4 years, we got most of our money back in terms of resale and the value of our statics. But organizing transport, finding buyers, liaising with the park to actually release our static, that was a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. Lose with Ben. I follow someone not far from you in Ashford. We know Ashford, which has encouraged me, and this person has done Monjaro. What is that? Yeah, you mentioned that you are coming. You're coming to Devon? Are you coming to Devon, Ben? Lose with Ben. First video will be an intro. Yeah, always a good idea to start with introduction. Absolutely, Ben. We are hoping you will make it to Devon. We can't really go anywhere now because we are tied up to our work here. We'll have more flexibility and more scope for visiting people in winter and autumn. Of course we would love to meet you, and we are always open and always happy to meet you guys in person. We always appreciate a bit of info, a bit of intelligence before you turn up, because sometimes we had many situations on our previous site when our viewers, our lovely viewers, would just appear on site. They would book a pitch and come to Mill Park without telling us, which was always a lovely surprise. But sometimes we would be literally changing bins or mowing grass, and we were greeted by our lovely viewers while we were working. So we are always asking, please let us know ahead, you know, give us a bit of notice so we can we can make time, because we always like to talk to people and at least say hello and have a cup of tea with them, because we are always very humbled when people travel to meet us. We are humbled that you are watching our videos, and if someone goes to all this trouble to travel to the place where we are and they want to meet us, we couldn't be happier. But in the high season, and most of those meetings happen in the summer, of course, or the classic is a bank holiday weekend. That's when we meet the most of our viewers at bank holiday weekends. It always helps to know. So Ben, keep those communication channels open, and we would love to meet you whenever you are in Devon. Go for it, Ben. Yes, keep it real. Very fortunate to get out of it without being ripped off. Yeah, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. To this day, we sold them in 2018. It was 7 years ago. And to this day, I count it as one of our biggest life achievements. Not getting ripped off by this holiday park and keeping, our sanity and yeah, just going through the process. And we had 2 statics, not 1, 2. But again, we learned a lot. We learned a lot from that experience. Lose with Ben. Would love to come. Hope to do something in October. Would be nice to see you and the other YouTuber I follow. Could be the YouTube gang. Yeah, definitely. First, I think if it's first half of October, that would work. That would work for us. Keep it real. I watch you when I can because you come across genuine and sincere. Thank you very much. And looking at your nickname, Keep It Real, you value genuine people and honest people. Having said that, I think you will really enjoy our next video, because our next video is about our everyday life here in a caravan, and it's very real. It's real and raw and honest as usual, because nothing annoys me as much as sugar-coated content about van life, about living in a caravan, even about being a warden. Yeah, it seems to be a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations and misconceptions about van life or caravan life in general. So whenever I can, if I have a chance to deconstruct some myths, this is one of the things I really enjoy, and I had a lot of fun just filming our morning the other day, and this is the topic of the next video, our morning routine. No filters. No filters. I wasn't so sure if Marek would actually edit this material, because it is without any filters and it is quite raw, and yeah, I hope you will enjoy that, and people like you, Keep It Real, I know you will appreciate the honesty, and no sugar coating at all. So keep it real. You've got me right. I only get in with genuine people. I'm such and appreciate others that are also. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I think life is too short, really. Life is too short for faking stuff. And there is so much faking. There is so many things are artificial these days, that when you meet someone you can talk heart to heart or soul to soul almost. It's just shocking when we meet someone for the first time, and after 30 seconds, after the first conversation, we know that they get us, and they are open and they are genuine and they're almost raw. That's the kind of people we enjoy talking to the most. And especially when we travel, we meet fellow travelers, and probably they are at heart they are freedom seekers like us. Yeah, so my message is I can't wait for winter. when we hit the road, and I'm sure we will meet quite a lot of real people. However, having said that, you don't have to go far. I met a very, very real person. I had the pleasure of working with a very real, honest, open genuine person over the last 2 days, and it's just been a pleasure. It's been like a breath of fresh air, a straight talker, straight to the point, no BS. I love it. Marek, we are close to hitting our next subscriber milestone, yeah, 4K. I don't know how we are going to celebrate it, but it's coming, it's approaching, and we will be definitely celebrating this milestone with you. So if you want to help us get there by subscribing, please do, and ask your mom, dad, father, sister, cousins, neighbors, because we are looking for 15 people to join. But of course, don't subscribe if you are not going to watch it or you are not interested in what we share. Only subscribe if you like what we do and what we represent. Keep it real. Wow, that's my quote to others. Life is too short for fake. Yep. Yep. Sometimes it's quite painful. I think this approach in life filters your social circle quite a lot. But we always think that it's better to have fewer people near, but people who are genuine, rather than a crowd of everyone else. Yes. So, the biggest discovery, are you ready? Are you ready? Because I will be going soon. The biggest discovery, and something surprising about myself I discovered this week was that the aspect of wardening I was dreading the most is actually something I'm enjoying the most. Because in our previous work in Mill Park, we did a little bit of wardening, but we were not so involved. There was a senior warden, and maybe we were helping sometimes, but we didn't have so much exposure to the customers. We didn't have so much contact with campers. We were not the ones with phone, and we were not the ones running to solve or troubleshoot any problems. So there is a lot of customer service as we walk along the site, as we move around, and I was always dreading it. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm not good at customer service. I'm not good with people. I don't have patience. I'm not nice enough. And I'm genuine. Whatever I feel, it's on my face. If I have a bad day, everyone sees I have a bad day. If I'm sad, it's obvious. If I'm happy, if I'm high, everyone knows I'm high. If I'm low, everyone knows I'm low. So I thought, oh my goodness, how am I going to deal with interaction with customers? But as I do more and more of that, I really enjoy it. And I don't mind explaining the same thing for the 50th time. Of course, sometimes there are situations which are a bit difficult, especially when you have to say no to people, or please don't do this, or could you do that, or could you change that. But majority of those interactions, and obviously when you turn up and you tell people, oh, could you please not do this, or could you move this, or you're not allowed to do that, in majority of cases people are not very happy about that, but that's part of the game and part of the adventure. But loads of those interactions are really positive, and I'm surprised. I'm surprised that I have so much patience for people, because I thought I don't. I thought that my store of patience has dried many years ago, but who knows? Oh, Damian, hello! It's good to see you, Damian, and everyone else who will watch this or maybe joined late. If you want to hear my reflection and my life lessons and very deep things I shared in the first part of the live stream, you have to rewind probably 20 minutes. Yeah, I think, Damian, you will enjoy listening to what I shared, because we had a very dynamic week very character building, many character building situations we had. Right, guys, so yeah, that's the biggest surprise for me. I'm surprised that something I dreaded about being a warden is actually one of the things I enjoy the most. And the marvelous meeting, I met some Spanish speakers recently, and I try not to harass them too much, but finally I could use some Spanish in practice, and they understand, and I understand, which is brilliant. So yeah, it's been good. This encounter, that's been a highlight of my week, putting my Spanish in practice. Right, guys, thank you so much for coming, and congratulations to everyone who stayed till the end. I hope you will have a good week, and I will see you in the next video. The next video on Wednesday will be about our morning routine. No filters, no staging. Our morning routine as it is, as it happens. So I hope you will enjoy this video, and of course we will see you during the next live stream next Sunday, 7 p.m. the UK time. And Simon, if you are watching a replay, good luck. Good luck. Marek, thank you so much for spending your time with us. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, and we thank you for our company. You are a bit quiet today, but maybe next week. Maybe next week you guys will be more talkative, and you will share your news with me. Thank you so much. Have a good week, and see you soon.